Welcome back to Midday. Christopher Seguin joins us. How are you?
I'm really well.
Good to have you on.
Yeah.
So some cool stuff we're going to be chatting about up at TRU.
Yes, I thought we'd do a little bit TRU 101 today.
Sure.
We always talk about issues and things that are going on, but a lot of people don't realize how far we've kind of evolved and grown.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd go back to basics.
Yeah, right on. So we've got some numbers. We've got some slides here that we're going to chat about. So let's get to the first one.
Absolutely. What we find is people don't realize how big TRU is anymore. They think of the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
But TRU currently, we have 25,000 students attending us for full and part-time.
Wow.
13,000 of them are on campus, and we have 12,000 students that are going to us through open learning. So that's around British Columbia and Western Canada.
That's cool.
Over 4,000 international students, both here and abroad. And right now we have 2,000 Aboriginal students.
Wow. So, yeah, I didn't know the numbers were that high either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have UBC, you have SFU, you have UVic, and then you have Thompson Rivers University.
Nice.
What that means is more students, better programming, more opportunities to mix both international, Aboriginal, and domestic students.
Yep.
So it's an amazingly diverse, huge community.
That's awesome. I love that. I know, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't at 25,000 when I attended.
No.
Like millions of years ago.
It's grown substantially over the last 20 years.
That's awesome.
And what's beautiful, though, is when people re-engage and come back to campus, it completely blows their mind. The new buildings, the new projects, it's
I know.
amazing.
I didn't make that open house, and I really wanted to come, but I got to still come and check it out because it is
still doing
huge.
tours.
Okay, good.
So anytime you want one, just contact either the advancement office or the marketing and communications office, and they'll let you know the next opportunity.
Nice. Yeah, I do want to come check it out. All right, so we've also got some and more numbers for economic impact and social impact as well.
Yes. If you bring up the other slide, you see the regional economic impact is now over $355.1 million.
Wow.
Over 2,100 jobs are based at TRU. Just TRU World increases the local economy by $113 million. Wow. So that means all 80 countries that come visit us, and 2,000 students, they buy and rent apartments, they buy clothing and food, and they fuel our local tourism industry. It's an amazing engine of our economy, and we're now one of the largest employers. The social impact on the other side of things, and this is really interesting because people don't realize kind of what we were made up of, but from 2012-13, you see a quarter of our students go into business and economics.
Yeah, I did not know the numbers were that high.
Huge.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of international students, but a lot of domestic students, and you can work your way up through the other degrees. Human FOSHED, trades and technology, science, and then you have arts, tourism, and nursing.
Yeah.
But our makeup at TRU is made from demand. So a lot of students means a lot of programming, a lot of classes, and you see as the economy changes and shifts, the need for each of those rises and falls. But we're incredibly responsive to the demand. So when we need more tradespeople, we open up intakes, we open up classes. When there's a huge demand for business and science and reclamation, all those, we build those programs to meet the needs of our region.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Again, these numbers, they're just like, I thought there would be more nursing and less business, so it's cool to see the numbers when they're laid out like that.
And that's why I kind of brought this forward is sometimes smaller faculties or departments, they get a lot of press because they're in high demand or they're very visual, but the engines of our institution and our economy are maybe slightly different than what you perceive.
Yeah, exactly. All right, moving on to our next slide. We're going to be talking about the industry. We kind of touched on that a bit.
Yeah, and this is kind of why I wanted to bring this forward is this is our next step of our evolution. This is an old rendering. We're having a new rendering done because the location of the building has changed to a different place. But we're going to build a new industrial training and technology center.
Nice.
And mainly that's because the intakes, the waiting list can be up to 1.5 years long to get into trades.
Wow.
And we're expanding our engineering capacity. So our engineering in software, in computer, and electrical, we're expanding that, and this will be the home to those new programs.
So you guys finding that a lot more people are wanting to go into trades right now?
Yes.
Huge.
Even with the downturn in the Western Canadian economy.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of opportunity drying up in Alberta. There's still demand. And you know what? When people don't have a job to immediately go to after high school, they come back for retraining, and we're finding a lot of those people engaging right now.
Yeah.
The time you want to train is when there is not a big job. You want to be ready for that opportunity.
Right, when opportunity comes.
Absolutely.
All right, and our final thing we're going to chat about is the nursing and advanced health professions.
Yes, and this has been renamed recently to the Nursing and Population Health Center. And what this is This is where our new master's in nursing is going to live. This is
nice.
where we're going to look into gerontology, so the study of the elderly. And this is where we're going to have all our population health center, including respiratory therapy. So we will not have a medical school that creates doctors. However, we infuse the health professions with people who kind of change the way we do things.
Yeah.
Even our masters in nursing will see nurses take on more role in hospital and in home care. So it's absolutely an amazing center to create.
Awesome. Thanks so much for coming on. Great information there. If you'd like to get a hold of Christopher or anybody at TRU, just go to tru.ca. Thanks so much for coming on.
It's always great.
All right, we've got more Midday coming up for you right after the break.